could we get Caroline's lunchbox tip to work? My days as a dismal lunch maker may be numbered. In case you missed it, I was recently in the Metro, the newspaper, and the journalist Jade Wright, she's got 2 kids, 2 girls, a 3 and an 8-year-old. So this is just my perfect target. She put me to the test. She actually said, could we get Caroline's lunchbox tip to work? So she was cynical, and I know a lot of you are like, I don't have time for this. Why would I do this? You know, I don't even have time to get the kids up, dressed, out the door with the school bags, with the kit, whatever they need for the day, let alone do some of these things that Caroline does on her channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Caroline, I'm the Lunchbox lady, and I've been obsessing on packed lunches since 2009 when my kids were a lot younger. So just a few kind of juicy sound bites from this article, which I'm so proud of. I've only got a photocopy of it, but it was a complete page in the Metro in the UK. So she basically defines herself, calls herself a kind of a dismal, pretty dismal packed lunch maker. That's how she positioned herself. And she wanted to know if my tips could transform the midday offerings to her 2 daughters. She looked at my channel, and I also sent her some links so that she could kind of familiarise, because I know journalists don't have a lot of time, so I helped sort of send her some links like, okay, if these are the age of your girls, I think these ideas could be quite useful. And so she took them shopping. She actually went out and bought some of the silicone cupcake cases, and you can get them in different colours, and I think that they immediately add a splash of colour to your lunchbox, but in addition to that they also help compartmentalise it. Now I know the lunchboxes that I tend to use in the videos, the ones by Yumbox, they are more expensive. But, sorry, I thought that was someone coming to the door. But you can buy sort of regular lunch boxes, get these silicone cupcake cases in different colours and use them, and it just kind of makes it look like a compartment lunchbox. So at the end of the article she said both girls enjoyed making their personalised pinwheels and also loved the colourful cake cases to put bits in. The lunchboxes looked like works of art, and the girls were excited to show their friends. Best of all, the lunchboxes came home completely eaten, completely empty, with no sad leftovers to bin. An unmitigated triumph. My days as a dismal lunch maker may be numbered. Now this absolutely made my heart sing, because that's my goal. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional here, but that is my goal. That you know, it's all about having the kids smiling and happy and feeling proud of themselves that they made their little lunchboxes. The journalist Jade, she actually sent me some photos of her kids having in their proud moment, and you could just see their pride written all over their faces that they'd actually created these little lunchboxes themselves. And that's what I encourage you to do, and I'll make sure in the description box that I put in the links to some of the easy wins for you when packing lunches that you can adopt. And even if you order it today and start tomorrow or the next day or next week, depending on when you're watching this video, I think they're going to really help transform your lunchbox packing. So I am proud of this article. I'm proud of every single article. If you want to check out all the other places where I've recently been in the press, I'll put the link in the description box below, because I've been in the Daily Mail, the Independent, the Telegraph. I've been on BBC Radio, local radio stations. I had 9 during drive time, which was literally back to back, so I'd go from one region to another and just get patched into the call, which was hugely exciting, very, very nerve-wracking. And last weekend I was on LBC Radio in London with Matthew Wright, talking the grab and go culture and the state of school dinners and what I believe we can do about it. So it was a really proud moment, and sadly this wasn't an online article, it was just in the press. But one of the top tips that she highlighted was bright ideas. Using colour and novelty in a child's packed lunch encourages them to eat it all up, which I do believe. So another soundbite: pack food they like, steer towards healthier options and make it fun. So really hope you like the channel. If you do, give it a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and really hope you like this video too. And as I say, I will put the links in the description box so you can find all the articles. I share a lot of them in my highlights as well on Instagram, but I'll make sure I link to the website lunchboxworld.co.uk and you can find out more. And let's see that list grow as I try. My mission is to get the message out there, and as to how I can help you and how I can help your kids and your families to adopt healthier options and make it fun. So if you did like this idea, I think you're going to like these ones next. So see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.